This is our first part of chapter or lesson 6 in chapter 1, and we are going to start our basic constructions. Our objective is to make constructions using only a straight edge and a compass. And a straight edge is basically just what it sounds like, a straight edge. It doesn't have any markings or measurements like a ruler that doesn't have anything on it. A compass is what we use to draw circles or arcs. And when we're making constructions, we are only using those two tools. We're not allowed to measure using a ruler, and we're not allowed to use protractors to measure angles, only the straight edge and the compass during constructions. The main difference I want you to make sure that you understand is when we're drawing something, if ever in your book or in an assignment it says to draw something, that's just a freehand drawing, a sketch, or something that will just help us understand what a problem looks like or what a picture looks like. When we're dealing with constructions, we're dealing only with the straight edge and compass. There's no measuring with rulers or protractors. So I wanted to make sure that you understood that to begin with. Our first problem that we're going to look at is to construct a segment congruent to a given segment. Now we can't use a ruler, so we're going to start with this segment AB, and that's just given. We want to construct, see it says construct, so we can't measure. We want to construct a segment CD that's congruent to AB. Our first step will be to draw a ray, and we're going to label the endpoint C. Now we just need to figure out where D needs to go so that it's the same length as AB. To do that, we're going to use our compass. Open your compass with the pointed end on A, and then open it up so that the pencil reaches only exactly to point B. So you're going to open it up on the segment AB and hold that dimension. And what you're going to do then is take your compass and put the pointed end on C and make just a little arc on that ray C, and that's where point D is going to go. The length from C to D now from that segment is equivalent to AB. So you have constructed segment CD that's congruent to AB. The next problem is to construct an angle that's congruent to a given angle. If we are given this angle A, the problem says construct angle S so that angle S is congruent to angle A. Our beginning step is exactly the same as the last time. We start with a ray and label the endpoint, the vertex of the angle. This time we're going to label it S. The next step in the process is to go ahead and put your compass on the vertex of angle A and open it to any dimension you want and swing an arc that goes across both sides of the angle. See where they've marked B and C? It needs to cross both sides of the angle. Now keep that same distance on your compass. Don't let that change. And what you're going to do is you're going to move your compass now to point S on ray S. So you're going to have the pointed end on S with that same distance, and you're just going to swing an arc above that ray that you already have from above ray S. Where that crosses the ray, you're going to label that point R, and then you're going to take your compass, the step 4, I'll have to go back to this page, but step 4, you're going to go ahead and open your compass. I'll go back to this one so you can see it. You're going to open your compass and put it on point C and measure the distance with your compass from B to C and hold that distance. Then you're going to take that, so you've got the distance from B to C here on your angle with the pointed end on C. You're going to move that compass then with the pointed end on R, and you're going to swing a little arc that's going to intersect the first arc. So that's what this picture is showing here. You put the pointed end on R and you swing that arc right across the first arc and label that point T. Now your last step is just to connect the dots. From S to T is the second side of your angle. So now you have constructed angle S congruent to angle A. Our last slide here is a chance for you to practice. I want you to construct angle F so that the measure of angle F is 2 times as big as the measure of angle B given right here. And the hint that I'm going to give you is you're going to use angle B and go ahead and copy it like I did in the last one. So you'll have another angle here, angle F, that's congruent to angle B. But then you're actually going to do it a second time using the new side of your angle as the beginning side, and you're going to copy angle B a second time, so that you're going to have an angle F that's twice as big as angle B. So bring your answer to that to class and we'll see how you do.